Hello, everybody, and welcome into Sunday night, November 19th, 2023. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. I am still your host. I'm still alive. Tony Wallow was first. Great Guy was second. Jeff Ryman snuck in at third. First from Vegas again. Well, first and only from Vegas, so to clarify that, but he was third. I have a new t-shirt I picked up today in Walmart. I'll see if I can get it to where you can see what it says. I also have another one I'll wear tomorrow night. Picked up two t-shirts today. It's got to get back into focus. It's not getting back into focus too soon. There we go. Sam says, hello all. Tony says the audio is normal. So I'm going to bring in Zoom audio now. We have Greg, who's probably not there. William, Jeff, who's probably not there. Josh Kinder, Rich, Sin, Sam, and believe it or not, the world's still spinning, and Alex Cheeks joined us. He was actually early. You should be able to say hi to YouTube world, and I'll check my audio.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Kabu. How are you?
Yep, looks like your audio is going out. That's
Uh,
good.
take away your heater, princess.
Oh,
Back up.
hope everybody had a good Sunday. I had a decent Sunday. Weather was cooperative. It got up to 57 sunny degrees, no wind today. I played the probably second best round of golf I've ever played this year. I shot 5 straight pars to start the match. I was feeling really good till that 6th hole.
I did till just a few minutes ago, just before joining Zoom.
You played golf?
No, I had a good day until just a few minutes ago. I'm a little frustrated now.
Oh,
Why?
well, you're just
But
frustrated because you joined Zoom? I can
no,
solve that
no,
problem.
it's not because of that. And I knew this was gonna happen at some point. But
Oh,
the
wait.
college
Tammy called you?
no,
Okay, go
the
on.
college my college finally pulled the plug on my office, on my Microsoft Office, through the college. So now I'm officially completely out of their system, and I have to pay for it after 3 years of being out of college. I think that's pretty good.
What they do, take away your credentials and you can't use it no more?
Correct. And Microsoft confirmed that because I got a little error when I opened up like Word or PowerPoint. There's a little exclamation mark up in the top right hand corner. And usually that's happened before, but usually when it happens, to fix it, all I have to do is relog in with my school information. But when I tried to do that this time, it said, Microsoft actually said that your organization has deleted or removed this account or something like that. And so I can't so so I officially am out of their system and officially have to pay for it now. But I think it's pretty good that I was able to somehow hold on to it for 3 years
Yeah,
after
it's
graduating.
surprising actually that you were, but yeah, that's pretty good.
Once I discovered that I was no longer able to access my school email account from my computer or log into it on any new devices. Uh, I knew that my Microsoft account for that for the office stuff wasn't wasn't too far behind. But I mean, they finally caught up to cutting me off. It's just something they had to do on their end, and they hadn't done it yet, and now they've done it.
Might have taken a couple changes of management for that to take place, but you, like you said, you knew it was going to happen, right?
Right.
Right. So I mean,
I
it's
just
not
didn't
like
know. I just didn't know when. I didn't know if it was going to be the day after I graduated or a year or two down the road.
well, yeah, I don't
But
know. Hello, Chris Garrett.
on the bright side, Microsoft has actually increased the Office 365 family subscription from like 5 people to 6 people. So I would assume that means that you can have it on 6 machines now.
I saw that.
Instead of 5.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it means. If it
So
increased from,
that's a good thing.
yeah, well, I guess. I mean, I suppose. So
And it's
anyway, back
still
to golf before I was so rudely interrupted by someone. It's a good day. All right, continue interrupting now. Go ahead.
and it's still the same price it was because we had a while ago before I realized that we could get it that I could get it for free through the college. We had actually started paying for it, and back then, several years ago, it was still up $99 $99 a year for 5 PCs. So I assume they've, but it appears, and I don't know this for sure until I install it, until I pay for it and install it, but or reactivate it. But it appears they no longer offer publisher and access as part of the subscription for any of the subscriptions. The highest individual plan you can get for individuals, not businesses, is family, and not even the family plan, which is the one we would need for our 2 or 3 computers, comes with access or publisher. Only Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. I don't know if Microsoft has just done away with access and publisher, or if they're just not specifying it on the website, but it still is included.
Just out of curiosity, what's the difference between the things you can do with Google and the things you can do with Office 365?
For you, nothing really.
Well, I didn't mean specifically for me. I mean, convince me I need to buy 365. Tell me what 365 offers me that I cannot do through something on Google.
The main reason for buying 365 would be if you want 100% fully, completely offline access.
Okay.
And the full versions of Microsoft Office, because there is some things. Now, there are things that most people wouldn't need to use, but there are some things that the full version of Microsoft Office offers that you can't do with Google.
Okay, we're getting to my question now. Such as, what are some things that it has that I cannot do with anything on Google? I'll come back to that while you contemplate it and or Google it to look it up to see what it is. I've got a question for the Zoom homies group. How many of us here have a device that we go either, hey Billy, turn the lights on, play a song? How many of us have that? I personally
Me.
have one, unfortunately.
I used to
Me.
have one.
That's 3. Josh has
I
one's
do.
4.
Hey, I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to take mine to the golf course.
Yeah,
So-
sounds like a good idea to me.
Here's an interesting thing I found out inadvertently this morning. Everything you do on those devices is recorded in a cloud somewhere.
Mhm.
I didn't know that until today.
Yes, but this is one thing that's very important to make a note of. It's all recorded in your account. Like say for my Google Home that I have, your Google account history, and you can go in there to your Google account if you want to dig around and delete all your history if you're so inclined to.
Well, I don't have Google. I have the Amazon Alexa, and I
But
can say
but you
Alexa
could
all I
all you
want
could
because it's
you
in the
could
other
still
room.
but you could still go into your Amazon account and delete your history of the things you've told it or whatever.
It's probably not near that easy considering the 15-minute dissertation I got from Alexa explaining to me how I had to do it, and it wasn't near just going to your Amazon account and delete it. So, um, we are going to probably take it to the golf course next year and see how far we can hit the little softball looking thing and how many pieces it will shatter into. Didn't
I'd
cost
like to
us
see
anything. Do what, Sam?
when you video it for YouTube too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I actually
Well-
have something like that planned for one of my little pieces of hardware.
Well, I still plan on, I really do still plan on taking the phone right here that Chris Garrett and Alex Cheek got together and sent me. And then seeing how far it'll go down range. And does it stay in one piece? And what happens to it after? Will it come on after I hit it with the golf club?
I
And
wonder
then
if
I have
that has
another
a
one. I
special
have another
name.
one right here. This is the one that they sent. This is an Android. This is a flip phone. I know this one doesn't work.
Does smashing electronics on a live stream have a special name, like eating a lot of food has
I
the
don't know.
mukbang or whatever?
Alex would know that. Yeah, what's that
That's
called?
what I was asking.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a special name?
Mukbang.
No,
That's to
No,
eat.
that's
Does it have
eating a lot of food.
no,
right? So
What is
if I take
smashing
these phone and
electronics
go
called?
hit it, is there a special name for that for destroying electronics?
uh,
Not that I know of. No.
disassembly.
No,
Yeah.
I meant like, YouTuber slang or whatever. I
Right,
was
right.
curious.
Alex,
You got
you'll find
that.
that as soon as you become wiser that anything like that doesn't really get deleted. The term is loosely used to make the public happy. When the data they actually say for whatever purpose, just trust me, they say it. That is from Long Dog. Hello, Long Dog.
Well-
Good to see you in chat.
Yes, I think that's something everybody should know. But for the record, my sister got my nephews and Alexa for Christmas this year.
The one that keeps getting in trouble? Not Alexa, your nephew.
No, the it's for the both of them. So yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did some messing around with Alexa last night, and I got so frustrated that when I wanted to tell it to stop talking, out of frustration, I didn't yell Alexa, I yelled Alex, and Mrs. K laughed so hard I thought she was going to roll on the floor.
You know how people say that they'll say random things and not even talking to it, and it will come on and it will respond.
Yes, it does. Yes,
I have a very, very, very simple fix for that.
yeah.
You'll
Don't
never
talk.
guess what it is.
Yeah, don't talk. Simple fix.
No, that's actually not the fix. All of these devices that I've seen have a physical mute switch located somewhere on them, whether they're Google, Alexa, or whatever. So if you press that physical mute switch, it can't come unmuted, so therefore it can't hear you.
I
That's
think
what
there
I-
should. I think there
that's
should
what I
be a
was thinking.
kids version of Alexa. Because there's certain
That's
things-
what she got. That's what she got my nephews is the special kids version.
Because there's some kids that would say ugly words to it and all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's what she specifically got is the kids version. So yes, they do have a kids version.
What's
If
the
you say
difference
ugly
between a
word-
normal version and the kids version?
The way the software works, like it's programmed specially so you can like ask it to do kids stuff, like age appropriate stuff, and the parent can go in the Amazon account and restrict what the kids can do and cannot do. Like they can't order stuff using the Alexa.
So it doesn't come already kid friendly, so to speak. You have to go into your account and set up filters and factors for it to not allow the kids to do things.
I would
right?
think it would come. I don't know for sure because I've never messed with the kid version, but I would assume that since Amazon is selling a specific kid version, it would already come pre-filtered or whatever you want to call it.
So it is a specific kids version.
It's a
Doesn't sound
specific
like it.
kid-
Sounds like it might be, but you have to go in and tell it specific things to not allow. In other words, set filters. And
because
according to
because
Google,
Amazon, it may be a specific kids model device, but Amazon doesn't know whether you're buying it for a 6-year-old, 10-year-old, or 13-year-old.
if it's being sold as a kid's device, they should have some inkling that you're buying it for a kid, right?
Right.
So you're telling me they sell an adult version of the Amazon Echo and a kid's version for the Amazon Echo.
Yes.
And initially, basically, there's no difference, right? I bet you, and this is just off the cuff here. I'll bet you I can go into my Echo or go into my account and set filters as well.
Probably.
Look at him. I've got him perplexed.
I mean,
Yes or no? Do you think I can do that or not?
yes.
So what's the difference? Once again, what's the difference between? Oh, I know the difference, but I'll wait and see when that
The
light
kids
bulb goes off.
version, the kids version comes with little covers on the actual device that look like animals, like an owl.
Oh my gosh! You mean I can't go to Toys R Us and
And
buy
it's
a
colored,
puppet and put over my
purple or-
Echo to look like a kid's
comes-
version?
It comes in an owl, it comes in a Hawaiian and something else.
Right. Okay, so what I just say, I can go to Toys R Us and buy a puppet. I can buy an owl or a giraffe or an elephant, or heaven forbid, I get the Alex Cheek doll and put it on my Echo, and then it's a kid's version. What the kids version is simply this: the kids version is someone at Amazon said we can make money convincing the population that we have a kids version of the Amazon Echo. And we're going to do that because we're going to put a monkey over it. It's the same thing.
I bet you I could
Moving
buy
on. Let's go to something different. Let me catch up with
get a
Long
picture
Dog
of
and the
owl
novel
put
that's
it over my
over
Echo.
there. Somebody said something. I wasn't watching Zoom.
Josh did.
Oh,
but
yes,
no
Josh.
one
What
understood.
did you say?
I bet I could get a picture of owl and put it over my Echo.
Long Dog is saying the kids version has limitations like making purchases, and because a specific product has limited response. I don't know. I don't have any kids running around. I'm just giving Alex a hard time. I
Of course you
think
are.
I agree with what he said though, that it's going to have to be programmed for specific things. I would almost venture to say, right out of the box, it's not going to be that limited. And I'm not going to buy one to test it. Not that important.
I
to
will
me.
say that if you buy it on Amazon and you're buying it for somebody else, watch out, because by default Amazon links the Amazon Echo that you buy on your Amazon account to your Amazon account. So I had to go into, since my mom ordered it for my sister on her account, I actually had to go in to my mom's account and deregister the kids Echo from my mom's account. So just keep that in mind, that if you buying it for somebody else, uncheck the box to have them automatically register it on your Amazon account.
Yeah, I don't plan on, like I said, buying it and testing it out. It's not that big of a deal. I was just amazed at some of the things I was able to accomplish. I was kind of amazed at some of the things I couldn't. But what blew me away is it was telling me something about something I had just asked and it said, and you can get anything you've done on your cloud at any time. And I'm like, okay, this I've got to look into. And
I got it.
it will come on without the word Alexa being said. Okay.
Yep.
Mrs. K and I were having a conversation, and we did not go anywhere near the word Alexa. And all of a sudden, Alexa starts spewing a suggestion or something. And we both looked at one another like, how did that happen? So it's
It
good.
listens 24/7.
Oh, well, of course it listens 24/7. Just merely, hey, Alexa, and it says the light comes on and you tell it what to do. That confirms that. We use it as an alarm clock, and that's about it.
I got an answer for you.
Golf course.
I showed it to Doug one time, and he blew it off totally. But it's an update that we all got. And right, if you read about the update, and I can post it in our chat here for you, it tells you right away that they're backing up everything for you. I never told my computer to back anything up, not once, but it does it on its own. It started doing that when I got that particular update, and I can give you the number. It was KB
That's because
5032038. And if you look that up, it'll tell you.
Yeah, drop that in Zoom chat if you would, Sin, please. I'd appreciate
that's
it.
because
Dropped.
Microsoft and all these other companies can't trust a lot of these users to do their own backups or do their own updates or whatever. So they have to force do it for people.
What if they don't want it done?
You will have your updates done. You will comply. You will enjoy it.
Then I wouldn't say that, Ken, but what I would say is if you don't want your updates done, that increases your chance of your computer being hacked or whatever, your account being hacked. And at that point, or your identity shouldn't you probably should not. You should probably reconsider being online
What,
completely.
you don't want it backed up. That's what I heard.
Well,
What
you
if
can manually
enjoy
go
being
in.
online?
You
What if
can
you
manually
like
go
doing-
in just because Microsoft turns it on doesn't mean you can't manually go in and turn it off.
Cause it would be
Thank you, Sin.
It would eat up your data if you were limited on your data limit that you could use for your internet.
hello.
Does that have anything to do with Microsoft?
Oh,
No, that has to do with your internet service, does it not?
Yep.
He's still thinking. Smoke will start rolling in a minute.
let's see here.
Ski Man says, exactly, Chris. Hello, by the way. Hello, Ski Man. Good to see you in chat. And it doesn't look like I can make that box much bigger. Long Dogs, everything got in there except for, it doesn't stay long enough. Let me click on that again so it shows. About 3 words. Now, that time it went away rather quickly. I think I'm going to set it to 10 seconds. I'm not going to do that tonight, but I will set it to about 10 seconds because it's just going too quickly. I do want to test something out here. Nope. Interesting.
It's been said, privacy exists in the mind only. Today's world.
Sam, you're looking a little under the gills there. You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You doing that through OBS?
Maybe.
Ancient OBS secret he doesn't want to divulge.
Well, every
Uh,
time I get an email from Microsoft, they're saying no human eyes have ever seen these things before. But apparently a machine did because they put it on the cloud.
What?
Hey Sam, I need to get with you this week on something with the VA when you have a minute. Just let me know what's convenient for you, please.
Yep.
Thank you. Alex, are you researching what I just said a while ago?
I knew people from Mars existed. Sam's one of them.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
I stand corrected. Thanksgiving's going to be 52 degrees and sunny. Might have a decent day after all yet the rest of this month. I figured today was going to be it for nice weather. It was absolutely gorgeous here today. 57 was the high, no wind, and I think we stopped playing at about 4:45. Um, nothing in the lake as a plus. Nothing in the weeds, nothing in the trees. Didn't lose. I used one golf ball the entire round today. Did not lose anything. And my birdie streak is unofficially going, but officially it was broken. Now I'll explain that. Going into the 18th hole, and I haven't gotten a birdie yet today. So I'm conscious of I need a birdie to keep my streak alive. I tell Mrs. K, I said, I got to get a birdie on 18 to keep my streak alive. I got 9 rounds of golf with I've had at least one birdie. I get up there, I measure the distance from the tee to the hole, and okay, that's I can use this club and I'll be just fine. I hit it, and it comes up about 3 yards short of the green. Oh, now I'm frustrated. So Jake hits his, and he kind of went south of the border. And anyway, I said, hey, I'm going to hit another one, unofficially, of course, because I know this is the right club for this hole for this distance. I put it 2 feet from the pin and tapped in for a birdie. So unofficially, the birdie streak continues. Officially, it ended today. Now, I joked with him that I could have said, well, since I didn't use my mulligans yet, I'll go ahead and take one, but that's not the way a mulligan works. A mulligan works when you hit a ball that you don't think you're going to retrieve. You've lost it. You throw it in the lake, you put it in the woods or something of that nature. This one was plain sight 3 yards off the green, so I couldn't say, oh, can't find it. Wanted to, especially since I walked up and tapped that birdie in. I wanted to, but these things happen. These things happen. Then we went to Mr. Costco. Gas was $3 or $2.92 at Costco today. Cheapest it is anywhere in this area. The next closest is $3.19. So I was kind of glad I held out to go to Costco. Now, just as we were pulling into Costco, the little idiot light telling me I need gas, like I can't read a gauge, told me I needed gas. So that worked out good. Now, I don't panic when the idiot light comes on because I know I still have a few miles left. I don't want to test it, but I know I got enough time to get to a gas station. Someone in this family is like, oh no, there's a light, we're going to run out of gas. I'm like, the gas station is 10 feet away. We ain't going to run out of gas. We'll make it. I'll speed up and coast into the gas station if I have to. Hello, Greg. Nice of you to join us.
I just realized I didn't plug in my camera. Almost an hour.
That's 2 nights in a row you've done that, isn't it? Do you unplug that every night?
When I'm done with Zoom.
All right. All right.
It's Windows 13 that got to him.
That's what it is. He's just struggling with it.
No, I had a rough day today. I went outside to check to see if a package was going to be delivered. And my 2 neighbors were out there in the big circle that is in the middle of the development here. They were cleaning up. I went over there and talked to them for a couple minutes. I was tempted to go out and buy a reciprocating saw and cut a lot of these branches off because there's a lot of branches that are only 3 or 4 feet off the ground. And that's hurting the tree.
Right.
So The one guy, Charles, he says, I got a reciprocating saw.
And Greg goes, oops.
3 hours later, we were still cutting limbs that grew into the street, that were about 3 or 4 feet off the ground, that were dead, picking it up, taking it in a wheelbarrow behind the house and dumping it. I finally said after 3.5 hours, I'm going to Walmart. I
To
came
buy
back.
what? A reciprocating saw?
No,
Oh, me. I didn't even see the scroll go by, but it just has ended. It's getting ready to say good night and thank you. So I will end the stream. I started the stream with 328. I already know I lost a subscriber down to back to 327, and that's fine. I have no issues with that whatsoever. New blades for the spy. Espionage is just a nice way of saying, yeah, I can't post that now because it's out of that. If you want to join us, I can't put. Well, I can. I can go back to here briefly. If you want to join us on Zoom, the credentials will show up. There they are. Stout Z00M @gmail.com. Shoot me an email. Say hey, hi, hello. If you want to join Zoom, say I'd like
it's
creds.
spelled ZOOM.
No, it's 00. I'm special.
No, Zoom is spelled ZOOM.
No, that's why I failed the spelling bees in schools, because they were like, spell cool, and I went C00L. Good night, everybody. Zoom will continue.